What's happening in Lake Tahoe? Make sure you tune in the Tahoe Tonight Show each and every evening. It's interview-based, so see if you see any of your friends on there letting you know what's going on in your community. That's right, 5, 8, and 11 o'clock every single night. Join moi. Thank you very much, Anita, Mitch. Yeah, good times up there at Incline Burgers. Welcome, Lisa. It's good to see you. Lisa Utzig Schafer from the Suicide Prevention Network. Now, September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. I know locally as a basin, we're coming off some very tragic news. One a suicide in Incline and one down here out of Zephyr Cove. And these are kids. It's heartbreaking. When something like this happens, it affects an entire community. We all become family. Tell me a little bit about you and your background.
So that's the thing, is there's no community that's immune to all kinds of tragedies, right? We always like to think, oh, not in my town, it wouldn't happen, but things happen everywhere. So I work for the Suicide Prevention Network, and I do all the community education in South Lake Tahoe and El Dorado County. Nice. So when we're talking about these tragic losses, these two teenagers, it would be great for the community to know that I do a lot of education and at South Tahoe High. We do a state-mandated curriculum where we go into the classroom, but also I run a series of mental health workshops where I bring in guests from the community to talk about different topics, and they're a real wide range. Last year I had Melinda Choi talk about how your diet can affect your mental health. Mm-hmm. But something that I noticed working with the teens right now, I feel like they're really introspective. They're hungry for becoming a better person, finding out how to help their friends. They're listening to each other. They're looking for resources. And so I'm excited to say that I feel like we're doing a lot in the community for the teens, but you know, it takes a village, and there are a lot of things parents can do too.
Yeah. So there's some things coming up this month, event-wise. What are some of those where you can participate in? And again, when we bring up these tragic losses, it's because it is right in our own backyard, and it is important for each one of us, you and me, to get involved in this. So what are some of these events?
Yeah, and you're right. So the thing with suicide, you know, nobody wants to talk about it. There's a lot of stigma surrounding mental health in general. So our next event is Emily's Walk for Hope. It's our 3rd annual walk. It is going to be at LTCC Saturday, the 21st, this Saturday, at 10 in the morning. And it was started by Susan Alessi, a local mom here in Tahoe who sadly lost her daughter to suicide. She started the walk. She came to us. But it's for everyone.
Right.
So it's for anyone who's lost someone, who is maybe struggling themselves, or maybe you're just really passionate about the cause. We have a few guest speakers, and then we do a little walk. We're starting at the garden. Now I can't remember what it's called. At the college. It's beautiful out there where they hold Taste of Gold. We're doing a little 30-minute walk. We have a couple guest speakers, even a little music, and it's a great event. We'll have a few local agencies with some information out there too.
Wonderful time to connect with others who have been, are going through that same sentiment, right?
We also have, Barton is hosting a mental health first aid course on Friday at Barton. It's free, and I just took that course myself. It's awesome because you learn about everything: depression, anxiety, all kinds of things. It's great for parents, right, that want to learn a little bit more about mental health, and it just makes you a better advocate and person to go to if someone's struggling.
Yeah, great tools and chipping away maybe that teenager mindset, you know, of how is school? Fine. How's everything? Fine.
I know. You have to be the annoying parent. You just have to.
You do. Keep asking those questions and getting those tools. I mean, I find myself sometimes stumped with my son, who's 13, almost 14. When he say fine, I'm like, all right, well, come on, talk to me some more. So putting more tools in that parenting toolbox is something we can all use, right? So that's wonderful. Once again, let's go over the dates of these events. Emily's Walk for Hope and then Barton's.
Sure. So Barton's mental health first aid is this Friday. It's free, and it's a full day, but it's worth it. I mean, I took this course a few weeks ago. It was great, 8 to 5. You can find more information on their website. And then Emily's Walk for Hope, that's this Saturday, the 21st, at 10 in the morning. And you do need to register. Students are free. College and below are free.
Excellent.
We are asking for $20, I guess, a donation. To do the walk, you can register on our website, spnawareness.org, and you get a little tote with some goodies. There'll be coffee and snacks and just a nice community feeling at the event. You know, people that come, they can feel like they're less alone in their grief or less alone in their struggles, and know there are other people that understand where they're coming from.
Fellowship
feeling.
walk, basically. Awesome. Thanks for coming in this morning. You do awesome work. You really do. It's appreciated, and bringing more awareness to something that we can't turn a blind eye to. So get involved, and when you ask someone how they are, mean it, right?
And be a good listener. That's really all you mostly need to do, is just listen with no judgment.
100%. Great advice. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.